That was normally Lisa. She didn't like spaghetti much. So, and if all you know, if you're ever at our house, and Mom's sitting over here, and it's like, you want a beer? Sure, Mom. And it's like, she would be the one to go get it. Like, even if she's across the room but further away, she never would allow to even go get it. She was the one to do it. And Mom was a giver. If grandkids ever came, she would sleep with them until they were comfortable and warm and felt safe, and she'd spend the night until one of us got home or whatever that was. I remember one night I came home, and I used to go to Mom and Dad's a lot, and I come in and I ask Dad, it's like, where's Mom and Danielle? He goes, go check the backyard. And Mom had built this big makeshift tent with flashlights, and they're sitting there sipping tea at 9:30 at night. And Mom would just absolutely receive joy and contentment by making others happy and comfortable and warm. But Mom was a stud. She's 5'2" and full of muscle. But with beating boys growing up, I'm not gonna leg around anyone. Growing up, or throwing 80-pound hay bales, she was just, excuse the language, kid, but she was badass. Whether she's driving herself to the hospital with an emergency appendectomy with 7 months pregnant with Michelle, or when she got bucked off her horse and as soon as she got the clearance from her doctor, she's right back off to the horse after she got her body cast off for 6-9 months, whatever it was. She was just tough as nails. And she taught her lessons by example. It seemed nothing could slow her down. Pain was pain. Sick is sick. Adversity is adversity. Just have to power through it and don't give in to it and move forward with a positive attitude. But under this tough shell of a woman lived a heart full of gold. She was kind, caring, and loving and affectionate, while teaching us to be tough on the outside. If we were hurting emotionally, she would get right in there and hurt right with us. Like, she would take the pain herself. If you ever needed an ear to listen, or a shoulder to lean on, see there? That's her. She was always there. And Mom, we know, she loved her animals, and her animals loved her. I came on a picture recently when she had her eye surgery, and all of her animals, her horses were trying to get in and out for Pete's sake. Right? And it's like, but they're all sitting there, and they sit here for her for hours on end, day after day, as she sat on that chair looking down, and the animal just sitting there looking up, and it was just so endearing and so cute. Later on, when Mom fell and had her head trauma, for the stage of the dementia that started to accelerate, and when Mom and Pops moved to Florida, she continued to go down. But we, the family, decided that in the spirit of Mom, anger, grief, sorrow, sadness, bitterness, all of those things, and negativity in respect to illness, just we did not embrace, and she would not. It was not in her spirit. We kind of more laughed it off and went with it is what it is approach. The negative emotions, feelings that only empower the disease, that would yield no benefit to us or to Mom. And the years passed with Alzheimer's, that you started to feel like, me and Steve used to talk like, oh, it gives us years to kind of get through this, and you think that it does, but when Mom passed, and it was on October 30th at 11:44 a.m. She was surrounded in the arms of loved ones. Many of the family, Lisa was out, Rob was there, Steve was out, everyone within the last days and weeks, much of her kids. But yet when she actually passed, it was like a phenomenon that this positive wave of emotion was, I think, overwhelming to all of us, that allowed the memory of real Mom to come back. And it was like things came back to me that I just never really felt in years, because you can't mourn her when she's sitting there. But when she was gone, it was just so overwhelming. And it was very emotional, obviously, and powerfully emotional. And I think, we all need to forever embrace the tears, because those tears were, as the song said, they're the seedling of love, right? So these tears were not of pain, they were not of hurt, they were hurt emotionally, but not, and thankfully Mom was very comfortable, she didn't have pain, she was loving to the end. It was one of the last things she would do. If you reached down to her, she would reach to kiss you, right? And it's just such the spirit of Mom, and she had a very fulfilling life, and Pops provided her a life where she could be the mother of her children, the mother of her grandchildren to a large degree with some of them, and she was always there for us, and now, it's for all of them, and so even the grandkids were, I think largely look at Mom as a mom, and her home is, it's been, Danielle mentioned to me before that, I moved around, a lot of us moved around, but there was always this constant in the grandkids' life, and I think this goes for all of them, Stacy, Jamie, Courtney, Derek, across the board, that was always a place of peace and realism. And I posted it, that you guys, most of you know, I'm not a big social media guy, but I posted a poem recently, and I kind of adapted that a little bit, but I just want to finish with that poem. I hope I can get through this. But there is no greater love than one can feel, than a love for their mother, so deep and so real. It is a love that goes back to where we come from. There's no love more strong than the love for our mom. She was a wounded little spirit who fell from the sky. To be Earth's guardian angel, and my brothers, sisters, and I. A simple country woman with a dignified grace. She's such a beautiful woman, such a beautiful face. Everything she had is everything she would give to all of its children, so good lives we would live. It was said once before that you came from above to give to our family the great gift of love. Whatever was needed, she would go the extra length. She gave us our confidence, and she is our inner strength. A woman of many talents, yet so seldom displayed. Her time was for us, so we could laugh and we could play. It was cute when she read this, because she sure did cry. But her tears were of joy, and we all know why. Because the way we love our mom, well, she loves us too. And the love from our mom is so real and so true. There is now heaven between us, but we'll never grow apart. You can separate with lives, but you can't separate our hearts. Memories may fade, and memories will go. But tomorrow and forever, Mom, we all love you so. As long as the blood through our bodies will flow, we will love you forever, and we want you to know. Even when our children's children have come to pass, it's just a beginning for how long our love will last. You have made us all who we are, Mom, and we are forever grateful to you and love you so much. Love you so much, all of your babies. That was it for me. Were you going to sing now? Did Lance there? What? Why? Mama Dennis. Not real glamorous, but she's gonna get a better home. A mason jar. A mason jar. Yeah. an old jelly jar.
very well-known song, but I used to fall asleep to that song every night, not just with my dad, but we had this little cassette in the back room of Naomi's house, and we'd play this little dominoes game until I fell asleep when she was babysitting me, and that song would just play on replay until I fell asleep, so that really just meant a lot to me, sing that for her today. I know she's up here watching all of us all day.
Alright. Well, I think now we're going to take a quick little tour somewhere here on the property, I believe, right? Yeah. And